He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. There are no facts, only interpretations. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, simpler. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. A thought comes when it will, not when I will. All truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders. No one can build you the bridge on which you, and only you, must cross the river of life. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies but also to hate his friends. Great intellects are skeptical. Without music, life would be a mistake. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. Become who you are. What does not kill me makes me stronger. Live dangerously. Build your cities on the slopes of Vesuvius. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Happiness is the feeling that power increases, that resistance is being overcome. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit but also the spirit of his friends. That which is done out of love is always beyond good and evil. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. Is life not 1,000 times too short for us to bore ourselves? The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. The world is beautiful, but has a disease called man. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. In loneliness, the lonely one eats himself. In a crowd, the many eat him. Now choose. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? He who despises himself still respects himself as one who despises. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. Freedom is the will to be responsible to ourselves.